maybe the 20-year bond. The government is about to borrow close to 2 trillion in 1 week in the private placement. Now, this is a lot of money, especially when you have to pay attention to the fact that we have less than 40 days, 35 days to the end of the financial year, and then we start another new financial year for which the budget is over 66 trillion, and of which 20 trillion of that budget is going to debt servicing. When you have to think about it that way, that almost 30% of our budget now is going to both domestic and external debt, with just when you pay attention to the interest expense alone, it's almost 30% of what you is collecting, then you start to worry. And it seems there is no any chance for the government to slow down. As a Ugandan, that starts to worry you. Because it has a ripple effect. A ripple effect that I assure you the treasury bond holders will be paid first before salaries are paid to the civil servants. Treasury bond holders will be paid first before they care about which business is paying which taxes. Yet this is not a time to celebrate just because I'm invested in treasury bonds. The real economy will start to get stifled because the cost of running the government is becoming more and more expensive. The banks that should be the precursor to a real economic growth, investments in the real economy, have also decided to significantly lend to the government. Oh yes. The commercial banks, when you are to see the trend in the last 10 years, there is a big shift in where the commercial banks are lending. They are lending to the government as compared to lending to the private sector. And you do not want to blame them because the private sector comes with a higher risk, while the government comes with a very low risk and higher return. If they can secure a 16.5% return on a 3-year bond, like we saw in the recent auction, why should they lend to a private person like Kakande? They are there to do business. Their fiduciary duty is first to their shareholders, and to the shareholders is profit maximization. No wonder that's why you see government is stepping up to subsidize certain loans to